So I have been diagnosed with osteoporosis, and I can't believe that I have lost 3 centimeters in height. So now let me tell you my diagnosis story. It was just a routine checkup at my rheumatologist's office for following up my lupus status. And we were just talking about how I felt and so on. Because I've lost quite a bit of weight, my rheumatologist suggested to do a DEXA scan, which is fine. I thought, yeah, why not? It's good to know whether I have the risk of osteoporosis or not. But when the result came out, I was totally shocked. I didn't expect to be told that I have quite a bad score for osteoporosis. So it came as a complete shock for me because I didn't expect that I would have to be dealing with this osteoporosis situation, as I'm already trying to manage or keep my lupus under control. But nevertheless, I got the scan and the result is here. Of course, upon such a diagnosis, I was very confused. I didn't even know what questions to ask at the time of diagnosis. I was just asking, so now what can I do? How is it going to impact my life? The only thing I hear from the rheumatologist at that moment is, we need to prescribe a medication for you, take vitamin D and calcium, do some exercise. That's all. Of course, when I came home, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I have been doing my own research the last 2 months on this topic and trying to find out more. The more I learn about it, actually, the more anxious I become, and lots of headaches and worries and sleepless nights until I just almost break down. And then I realized that it is no point being so obsessed with those numbers. I just need to change my own mindset to calm down and not feel defined by the scores. It's not going to help, no matter how much I worry about those numbers. I can't change it. It's time for me to have to accept the reality. I'm just going to share with you the 3 mindset shifts that actually help me overcome this panic situation. So first, I have to admit it is very difficult to accept this as a reality. I know it is not curable, but I'm sure there are ways that I can prevent it from getting worse. So now that I'm diagnosed, I have to treat the diagnosis as an early warning sign. So it is an opportunity for me to know that I am now classified as someone with a high risk of fracture. So because of this diagnosis, I actually have a measured profile of my bone health. So I know that I need to protect my bone, at least from now on, to prevent further damage and to prevent injury to myself. So in the end, it is a blessing in disguise. So by changing this mindset, I focus my energy now on things that truly matters. Of course, I admit that at the beginning I was feeling very isolated, not knowing what to do and thinking too much. Why do I have to be in such a situation? Why did I not know more about osteoporosis? Why didn't anyone tell me about this, and so on? So many whys. And that doesn't help, of course. So after thinking about this too much by myself, I decided to search for support groups. So I rely on the internet. I search for online support groups specifically focused on osteoporosis. I am already a member of a support group on lupus, which it's really helpful to connect with people who actually has the same kind of health problems as I do. And there we hear stories from different people and how they cope with day-to-day life. And that has helped me very much to manage my own situation. So based on that experience, I decided to find an online support group for osteoporosis. It is just a nice place and safe place to share information in such a closed, moderated online support community, which does help a lot with our mental stress for managing this kind of condition. So by joining an online support group, I get to connect with people who are in the same situation as me. And from there, we learn that we are not alone. There are many more people out there who are suffering or managing well, and even some of them are well into their 70s, and they are living life like a normal person. So I realized that there is hope, and it is important, and I cannot miss it anymore to be part of such a community, to share my experience and to learn from other people how we can actually do something to get better. And we do have some level of control over our own health if we really want to. So the last important mindset shift is to make sure that our stress is under control. So stress reduction is a must for me in my self-care routine. It is not only necessary for my osteoporosis, it is also very important to keep my lupus under control. So what I have learned to do for stress management is deep breathing. And I also tried meditation as well, specifically sleep meditation, because that helps me fall asleep easier and be in a more relaxed state of mind. And now, since we are talking about sleep, I need at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep to be fully rested. And I can feel it the next morning if I have not slept enough. If you felt like your body has let you down, think again. It's giving you signs to live differently and more intentionally. Health is a daily practice. Regardless of your current health condition, let's remind ourselves to live more intentionally and make mindful choices instead of just letting life happen. Mindset shifts can help us to focus, and just by reframing our own thoughts and accepting diagnosis can bring clarity to us about self-care. So now we can focus our energy on things that truly matter. Please subscribe if you would like to join me on this journey. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.